Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking a quick little brief introduction look into the new Iron Banner fusion rifle. So if you can, be sure to hit that like button. Let's aim for 300 if possible. Support the channel. And let's just jump into it, boys. So we have the Wizened Rebuke. So the intrinsic perk is high impact frame, slow firing, and high damage. This weapon is more accurate when stationary and aiming down sights. We have liquid coils, which is king dingling right now. Slower building charge for higher damage. Enhanced battery, which really doesn't have much of a function, and ultimately, backup plan. Grants reduced charge time and increased handling speed for a short time immediately after swapping to the weapon. Realistically, it's around 40% that it chops off on the firing speed. We're talking almost half as fast when you swap out to this weapon. So let's see what this thing can do. With the introduction of this fusion rifle, you're going to start seeing a growing presence of these. There are already very similar ones, damn near identical ones, like with the shock and all, that are also part of that high impact family out there. But not a lot of people use them. The WRLD is popular as well, but again, not that popular. And the more that you get to use these things, the more you're going to realize that this is potentially the best weapon that you can take into Crucible as a heavy option. Something that's going to be able to have that power that you need. Because this thing right here, this thing just destroys supers. This gives you a unique level of confidence that none of the others really give you. The shotguns, they have range limitations. There's no way you're going to let a striker get close enough to you to get that trigger pull off, and a combination melee as well. It's just unrealistic. It's not going to happen. Now, this gives you a bit more comfort. It's got really good range, and it's got max impact. And this is extremely interchangeable with the shock and all, which some of you guys may have sitting in your vault right now. They are incredible. You guys need to try these things out. They are really, really good. And the more people that try them, the more they're going to realize this thing's crazy. They have range, they have comfort, they do a lot of work against supers, and they snipe other players. Just regular, run-of-the-mill Hunter, Warlocks, and Titans can get devoured, and you are seeing it right now on your screen, the kind of power that this thing can demonstrate. It is just remarkable what this thing can do. In any other situation, if I've got a sniper or any other time I hear a super pop, I know a striker's coming, I generally, instinctively say, fuck it, I'm out. Not with this one. I feel like a big game hunter, but, you know, with a soul. And I'm like, okay, challenge accepted. I actually go on the hunt. If I know there's a Defender Titan out there, or a Stormtrance something, I'm like, okay, let's go. And I take advantage of that secondary perk. That backup plan is huge, so I will basically charge into the situation, swap the gun out, and melt. Again, 40% charge time is chopped off when you use that backup plan. That is quick and easy. You just whip that out, straight facials, guys. It is beautiful. And the combination of those two talents, giving it the highest impact, maxed out at 100, they just synergize so well with a fusion rifle. Again, it's kind of interchangeable with the shock and all. There's give and take. The shock and all is just a little bit weaker in terms of impact and has a slightly faster charge time, but this has a bit better range, stability, reload, handling, inventory, aim assist. So I think the Wizened Rebuke gets a slightly favored edge statistically over the shock and all. Either way, what I'm trying to preach to you guys is get out there, use the shock and all, the Wizened Rebuke, the WRLD, the main ingredient with liquid coils attached. These are very strong weapons that do a good amount of damage to not only base players, but supers, something that generally puts fear in players. So in trials, things like this have very, very large value. I know people like rockets, but this thing is going to be able to shut down supers consistently, and it gives you quite a few shots. You can get, what, 2 rockets? This will give you 4 good, strong opportunities to snipe people down the hallways and do a lot of consistent damage. These are really, really good. So yes, this is realistically the best gun to come out of Iron Banner this rotation. Lord knows what the future holds, but get your hands on this. Lock that thing, don't let it go, don't shard it, try it, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you're new here. We're going to have a few more of these reviews coming up shortly. You guys stay moist.